Have you ever wondered how to make a vector bigger, smaller, or even flip it? In this video, we're breaking down scaling vectors, the simple trick that transforms directions and magnitudes in a matter of time. Okay? Stay tuned to master these key concepts for O-level and A-level maths. This is for both of them, okay? And if you have not watched the previous video about what is a vector and what are the different ways of representing a vector, then I would recommend you first go watch that because that's going to be your base, then come back to this video. And as always, I'm going to leave the link to the notes in the description so you do not have to write anything down. You can just understand the concept now and look back at the notes later, okay? Okay, now that we're done on how to represent a vector, now we're going to learn some key concepts. One is scaling a vector. Okay, what is the meaning of scaling a vector, sir? I'll explain. Let's say you have a vector. Let's make it here. Okay. You have a vector like this, okay? And the vector is AB. The value is A, okay? Now if someone says scale the vector by 2, what does that mean? That means scaling vector would be 2 times A. So scaling a vector by 2 means 2 times A. So A will now become 2A. Okay, that's for positive. What if you have negative? Okay, first case is when you have positive. Second case is when, let's say, you have negative 2 times A. What happens then? It does become negative 2A, but in this case, direction changes. Meaning, if the vector was, let's say, going like this, it was in this direction, okay, going up, it will go the opposite direction like this. So it will now become, let's say if I have the vector here, A, B, same vector A, B, and the vector was here, okay, let's say it was, let me make another example, one sec. Let's say if this was, okay, let's say the vector was going like this, okay, A, and they say multiply by negative 2, okay, multiply by negative 2. Then, one second, this might be a bit confusing. Let's erase this and say multiply by negative 2 on the side. Okay, so multiplied by negative 2, that's going to give me negative 2A. No, the sign will change, but it will still be 2A. The negative is only when you have to go on the opposite side. So if, let's say, this was going upwards, if I put a negative sign on the 2, that means it will change its direction and it'll just be 2A, but the direction will change. So now AB vector becomes BA, okay? So the rule is when sign of vector changes, then direction also changes. That's the rule.